Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. Today we are back with a movie reaction. This is for a movie called Red, White, and Royal Blue. From what I understand, this is kind of going to be like a romantic comedy focusing on like the son of the president or something like that, and then a prince. I don't know which is which looking at like the thumbnail, but I assume I'll find out. But this movie has kind of been blown up on social media over the last week, so I figured I would give it a watch. And I figured I might as well record my reaction to it while I'm doing that, so here we are. But from what I've heard, it's a good movie. It's based off of a New York Times bestseller, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, I don't really know much about it, other than, the fact that it's about like two... the son of the president isn't royal, but kind of like two royal individuals, so to speak. And we have a little bit of experience with that on the channel, watching Bridgerton. We've seen so much royal people falling in love. So this is not unfamiliar territory for us, right? Anyways, I'm very excited to jump into this movie. Before we do that, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the movie and you can watch along with me. I'm obviously watching this on Amazon Prime. I think it's only available on Amazon Prime. So if you're interested in that, that's where you can find that. But other than that, let's watch Red, White, and Royal Blue. Berlanti, like Greg Berlanti? Greg, move your head. Okay.
The wedding reception boasts a who's who of international guests, including Alex Claremont Diaz, the charismatic son of the American president. Also representing the US is Nora Holleran.
Who's Nora? Is that you, Nora?
Often referred to as the American Prince Henry.
Wow, what a nice bit of exposition.
I feel like if I use the wrong fork at dinner, they're just gonna eat me alive.
Brother, you're the president's son. You should also be trained for this type of thing.
The cake alone cost £75,000. They practically had to break the doors down to get it inside. It's obscene.
That's so much money.
That Prince Henry is so yummy.
Nora, no. He's such a snob.
I don't know, man.
Also, I swear that he is not 6'2". It's possible to see.
How tall are you? Shall we do a comparison?
How's it going? Damn.
Extended the olive branch and he said, nah. That's how it goes sometimes. My man's getting drunk tonight, dude. He is not attending this party sober.
Wow. That?
Yeah, just chuck it behind. Ooh, that is a nice cake. I can see how that cake was so expensive.
Who doesn't love a little Mozart? Actually, it's Schubert. Oh, you gotta
No one cares.
How many families you could feed with what this cake costs?
That's so much money, and you're gonna knock it over.
Tell me something, Your
He's
Majesty.
gonna knock this cake over.
Yes, Alex. Did your parents send you to snobbery school, or does looking down on people just come naturally to you?
Oof, both. He excelled at school.
You know what?
Oi, brother.
I am so sorry.
Yep. Oh, don't push him too hard. He's gonna back into that cake. Rule of thirds. The third time the comes close, the cake is coming down. The hand was first. 3. Told you. Wonder how they lived being crushed by that 75,000-pound cake. Just kidding. I know it's money. It's just a fun little pun that I threw in there. Ooh, bad reputation. Damn, I'm a reputation. This reminds me of Freaky Friday. Damn, I'm a bad reputation. Uma Thurman's in this movie. Why? Have ye fallen so low, Uma? You're in Kill Bill.
But this...
Takes the cake?
Oh, you hear that, Zara? He's opening with a joke. Maybe...
Uma, you're the president.
Ma, you know by next week no one will be talking about this anymore.
The Buttercup Summit.
I'm on the ballot again in 14 months, and I need the farming exports and manufacturing jobs that this deal provides to take to Midwest voters.
I'd argue that you don't actually need the Midwest, and there's a path to re-election without the you don't want to hear from me.
You always need the Midwest.
Zara will explain everything.
Quick question though, are you Republican? My Minnesota heart says I'm not voting for you. Democrat or die, baby.
You're flying back to London tonight
What? Why?
to undo all the damage you've done? And despite rarely having time to see one another, you and Prince Henry are in fact close personal friends and have been for the last several years.
Zara!
Yep, you're buds. Deal with it.
You can hate Prince Henry all you want, but the minute you see a camera, you better act like the sun shines out of his ass and you have a vitamin D deficiency.
No.
And there is
Eat
no
his ass.
getting out of this.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Claremont Diaz, welcome to Kensington Palace. Sean Shrivastava, Prince Henry's equerry.
Nice to meet you, Sean. Didn't expect to be back in England so soon.
He just gives off such dude bro energy.
You've got to be joking.
Alex, it's good to see you.
Trying to look like James Bond.
You must stand to the right of His Royal Highness.
Is that protocol or just
Why?
his good side?
Both. Should we do this?
Yes, sir. They're all yours, James. Big smiles for the camera.
Do you
please.
have a good side if you're both facing straight forward?
Know that. You're wearing lifts. You know that too, sweetheart. Oh, we finished here?
Yes, Your Royal Highness.
Is he wearing lifts? That's hilarious. Quit compensating.
Can you two scooch in a little closer together?
You didn't move at all, you rapscallion.
You don't know this, but Henry does the best freestyle raps. Well, come on.
Just start making stuff up about him.
Don't you do an incredible Barbra Streisand impression? Voice of an angel, this one, really.
I love hanging out with this guy.
How on earth did you end up on the floor in
Buckingham Palace.
covered in cake?
Actually, it
That's a
happens
long
more often than
story.
you think in the palace.
Yeah, it happens 2 or 3 times a week.
Vicky. Classic.
Classic Vicky. Yeah, what a rambunctious gal.
My mum is the Duchess of Edinburgh, which means that his mum outranks my mum.
Damn right. USA! USA!
Stay down.
Active shooter? What a fun little meet cute. Hiding from a gunman.
Why'd you dislike me?
Because you're not 6'2". You pretend to be. You're 6'1.5" and you know it.
I went to introduce myself to you, and you looked at me like I had head lice. Then you turned to your equerry and said, "Get me out of here."
I didn't realize you'd heard that.
So you do admit that's a douchey thing to say.
It is a douchey thing to say.
I'm sorry I was a prick to you. It's no excuse, but I was a prick to everyone in those days. My father had died a few months before, and the palace insisted on parading me around.
That's rough.
I didn't say get me out of here. I said I need to get out of here, which is a different thing entirely. Oh.
Hey, idiot. Use your ears next time.
Threat neutralized. Some kid brought fireworks for his friend.
When you say neutralized...
They killed him.
It's good he's already in the hospital.
Shipped him right back down to the morgue. Oh, damn, we're swooning already? What is this, 20 minutes in? Okay. Breezing right through that reconciliation.
He's elite and privileged and lives in a palace.
Where do you live, buddy?
Meanwhile, you're now elite and privileged and live in a palace. And your mom is the epitome
For like
of authority.
4 years, 8 at max. What a convincing green screen.
Alex.
What's up, friend?
Nice damage control this weekend. I had no idea you and Prince were such good friends.
Yeah, they're gonna be even better friends later on.
The only Republican who makes us nervous is Abraham Lincoln. And I doubt he's running.
You see, this is why I ask you these things, because you give me quotes like that. You have to let me use it.
Not a chance, Miguel.
Such a tease.
Okay, good. So it's off the record. We're confirming that. Wonder if he's actually typing anything, or if he's just hitting buttons. You always pose with your right hand in your pocket. Are you having a wank? Nice, Henry. HRH Prince Dickhead. Ooh. Inbreeding jokes with the royal family.
I hate the tie you're wearing in Vogue. It's so boring. What do you have against color anyway?
Gray is a color, thank you.
They're actually becoming friends. Look at this turkey. Looks like your grandma.
Why are you awake? Because some bellend decided to call me at 3 a.m. to talk turkey.
What's a bellend?
You, brother.
You don't seem like the kind of person that would name their dog David.
He's named after Bowie.
Wait, seriously?
Why wouldn't you just name him
That's
Bowie?
way cooler. Why not just call him Bowie then?
Yeah.
Have I surprised you in any way? Nope.
Just how hot he thinks you are.
I'm hanging up now.
No, I'm hanging up on you.
Fine.
No, I'm hanging up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Has anyone on the campaign actually read my Texas strategy memo?
What Texas strategy memo?
If you win Texas, you don't need the Midwest. That's his strategy.
I emailed it to senior campaign staff 3 weeks ago, and I've heard nada.
Did anyone ask you to write this memo?
No.
But I could be doing so much more.
You could be the president.
Will you please
in
read my
10
memo?
years.
Make sure Prince Henry comes to your party. People like him more than they like you.
Well, they wouldn't if they knew him.
Bro, you like him. You're like best friends. You talk daily. Everyone's got funky outfits on.
Oh, look who it is. Nice tie. Rocking the orange.
Orange?
You look like
Must be colorblind. This is obviously
Chris
copper.
Tucker in the movie that he was in with the funky hair. The Fifth Element? I don't remember.
Oh, hey. Good, how are you?
Gotta dance. Come on.
You're not gonna dance? You go ahead. All right, be right back.
He's now uncomfortable. He thought you guys had a whole vibe going, and then you just went off with a girl.
You don't dance?
Ballroom lessons didn't exactly cover this. All in the hips. Loosen up. Oh my God! This is the song of my childhood.
Damn, she fine. Oh, get one more time. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. From the window to the wall. To the wall. Till sweat drop down my balls. Oh, these bitches crawl. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, ski, ski. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. Oh, wow. You're the only two in the room. The only two in the room. You guys will be getting low later on. Oh. Back it up. And we go with it.
10 seconds to midnight.
10 seconds to midnight. Wow. Everybody kissing him except for the man that should be. This is bullshit. You next. You next. You next. Brother, you next. Hop in there. You know, really, it's not love.
Did I do something wrong?
Kinda.
Do you ever wonder who you'd be if you were
different?
An anonymous person in the world? Who would you be?
Probably a model. You know, he'd still be in a high up position, just not technical royalty.
People I date don't interest me, and the people who interest me, I can't date. Oh my God, Henry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Boys! Oh, goddamn. Okay. We moving quick.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you just blew his mind. Don't say sorry.
Henry kinda kissed me?
I totally, privately called that.
Kinda gay?
More like the first 50 rows of a Gaga concert kind of gay.
Wow.
But he's always dating a different
First
girl.
50 rows?
Grabbed my hair in a way that made me understand the difference between rugby and football.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I mean, they're very different sports, so there's a substantial amount of difference.
He kissed you, and you liked it. So,
Get that dick.
objectively, what do you think that means?
Time to jump on that schlong, brother. He's all yours. Fly to London immediately.
Okay, well, do you two have any appearances coming up?
He's supposed to be my guest at the Prime Minister's dinner next month. He can't ignore me all night.
He could. With a lot of effort, he could.
Perfect.
Wonder if he's just not even going to show up to the event.
Alex.
Dude, go away. We don't got time for you right now.
There we go. Thanks, you too.
I read your Texas campaign memo.
Is it good?
Super confidential.
I'm a journalist, Alex. I quite literally have my sources. Anyway, I think you've got some good ideas.
You want to run for president in 12 years?
Is this the year the Democrats finally flip Texas?
No, it's not. We would love that if that were the case, but Texas is a bit set in their ways still. Just try and act casual, brother. Hello, Chief.
I know.
Kiss
I
him on
owe you
his
an explanation.
stupid
My
mouth.
behavior was
Right
appalling.
there.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. Not how you thought this was gonna go, right?
All right, fellas, time's up. We gotta get back to. Oh God.
What book am I looking at?
Still, like Stonehenge. Your Royal Highness?
Are you bricked up right now, buddy?
Yes, Prime Minister. Henry and I are much happier against walls.
Is that lady? I don't think
Everything
she's
all right?
in.
Yes, very
Is she
excited
in
to be here.
one of the newest seasons of Doctor Who? Is she Graham's wife?
The night is young, Ma.
Please, Prime Minister.
Please, Prime Minister. She's got a thick Southern accent. Surprised she's a Democrat.
Midnight, you're gonna come to my room on the second floor of the residence where I'm going to do some very bad things to you.
He gon' fuck the shit out of you. It's gonna be dramatic.
You're late.
Ooh.
To be clear, this changes nothing between us. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. Total status quo. You should take your shoes off.
I really thought you hated me. I hated how good you looked.
Wow. Well, as long as you guys keep your socks on, it's totally fine. If you take your socks off, then you gotta reckon with the situation.
What's that?
The key to my family's house in Austin.
Wow, I was actually gonna guess that. Are you really 6'2"?
I'm
New to this?
bisexual.
Okay, cool. No doubt.
I am
Like 1,000%.
gay as a maple.
What's a maple?
What? I have no idea what a maple is.
Right.
Are they known for their homosexual tendencies?
Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah, well known.
Notorious.
Well known. It's the first thing that someone usually thinks of when you mention a maple is, damn, they must be gay as hell.
I guess
No,
I'll see
I was
you.
thinking.
No, you can.
You should.
After you. Please. You first.
Do you like frisbee golf?
Charity polo match in Windsor next month that my mate Percy's foundation organizes. I was wondering if you might want to be my guest.
Oh.
No, polo
I don't
sounds
know
like
how
it
to play
sucks.
polo.
No, you don't play, dude. You watch it.
Damn.
They made the same joke in Ted
I suppose
Lasso.
that will be all right, seeing as you won't be playing. I will.
Oh, you'll be playing. He's like, damn, he fine. Okay, love me some bagpipes. Oh, round 3. Bagpipe boning. You were in that shed? There's so many people around. You guys are not hiding this at all.
My father's surname was Fox, so my full name is Henry George Edward James Hanover Stuart Fox.
And I thought Alexander Gabriel Claremont Diaz was a mouthful.
He is.
About to have your mouth full later. Got him. We both made the same joke.
Prince Henry belongs to Britain.
Sure.
Can he ever belong to someone else?
Maybe you.
Only momentarily. I think we should make love tonight.
Oh, really?
Oh. I mean,
What a surprise.
yeah.
What a twist. Not just like boning, but make love.
I mean, who says make love anymore? We're gonna like listen to Lana Del Rey when we do it?
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Careful. Oh. These buttons are quite sturdy.
I'm sure they are. Dang, I wish I was that in shape. That'd be rad as hell, dude. Okay, okay. Seems like a weird logistical thing to say.
I can't believe how wrong I was about you.
But I have never seen
Most people are.
gay sex in media shown in a missionary position. It's always been from the back, you know? It's just a weird, interesting, not interesting, but just popped into my head. The logistics of how that's working out.
You may not understand this, but in America, if you're an immigrant with a Z in your last name, there's not a lot of people in positions of power that look like you or...
True. Progress is being made, though.
Did you tell Miguel Ramos that we had a plan to flip Texas?
What? No.
We have to explain to everyone that we don't, in fact, have a new Texas strategy.
You do have a Texas strategy. You just won't implement it. Why aren't you registering 1 million new voters?
Yeah. Just do it.
I was 28 when I was elected to the state legislature. I had 150,000 constituents. Now I have 330 million.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
27.
You were 27 when you were elected.
You were 27, not 28 when you won your first election. Ask any of the women who work for you.
She sent the memo to the reporter.
What's the deal with this campaign memo? I read your memo.
It's rock
Good
solid.
work. We're sending you to Texas.
Really?
So what do you say?
He has to go to London.
When do I start?
He needs to go get Dick down.
Dear Alex, I can't think of a single way to start this email except to say you're incredible. But should I also tell you that when we're apart, your body comes back to me in my dreams?
You're putting this in email.
Henry, seriously. I'm out
It's a
here
bold
giving my
move.
all to my
Someone's
mother.
gonna get hacked.
I can't have smut filling my inbox, corrupting my mind and bulging my pants like this.
Smut.
I want to see your mouth covered in barbecue sauce.
He wants to see your mouth covered in something else. Got him. His cum.
Just hit 1 million voters!
I'm reminded of one of my favorite quotes from Sense and Sensibility. It isn't
He's
what
crushing
we say
it.
or think that defines us, but what we do. And I think that what you're doing is amazing.
It's what we do that defines us. Bruce Wayne.
We need to get up to my room right now.
Oh, the reporter's gonna get revenge. You guys should wait till the door's closed at least.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
Twice.
The day my dad died.
Ooh. We was thinking romantic styles?
Alex Claremont Diaz, it's almost 7. You have interviews to do. Let's get going.
Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet.
I am coming in. Hey! Where is she?
What are you doing?
Little Missy?
Zara.
Hey Zara, you can't have that phone. It's got state secrets on it. Henry, bruv, try and be quiet.
Good morning.
What a twist, Zara. What a twist. She ain't even got words.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, there? Okay.
Yeah, fine, fine. I'm fine.
She is...
How long has this been going on?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain her.
You better be dressed and in the lobby in 5 minutes so we can get your mother reelected.
I'll be there.
And as for you, little Lord Fauntleroy.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
If anyone sees you leave this hotel, I will Brexit your head from your body. You got me?
Loud and clear.
I don't think you're allowed to talk to him like that.
I've met someone.
Is that all? Honey, that's great.
It's a boy.
She's not a Republican, is she?
No. She's also a he, and he happens to be Henry.
You're gonna want to sit down.
Oh,
We're gonna need some pizza.
Oh, she's not unhappy. Okay.
Well, you know the B in LGBTQ is not a silent letter.
Yes, thank you.
As many would like to make it seem.
You need to figure out if you feel forever about him before you take this any further. A relationship like this will define your life. We didn't go over this particular type of partnering when we had the talk, which is on me for making assumptions.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you know you need to wear a condom if you're having anal intercourse.
Hey, it's prudent.
And if you're bottoming, then you need the HPV vaccine, and I can have HHS send over some brochures.
You are ridiculous.
Hey, she's looking out for your health, buddy.
My parents bought a vacation house after my mother's book was published. I'm headed there to chill over Labor Day weekend with my dad and Nora. My dad suggested that I invite you.
Oh, bet? Oh, but does your dad know? Oh, classic volleyball. Bernadine Evaristo. Is this the bar? The American bar from Ted Lasso?
No, I am definitely not doing karaoke.
I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. My boy's fallen in love. Like, for real styles.
So you like him?
Puppy, he's gotta tell you something.
I wasn't sure if you needed to have like a Catholic moment about it or...
Please, have a little more faith in your old man. You are, after all, talking to the patron saint of gender-neutral bathrooms in Austin, you little shit.
Oh, it's okay. His dad knows.
Sometimes you just gotta jump. Hope you're not standing on the cliff.
Yeah. Sometimes you are standing on a cliff, though.
I've been thinking.
I seriously doubt that.
I seriously doubt that.
He says, you're stupid, bruv.
And I'll have a lot more freedom. Until it's my turn to run for office, of course.
Of course.
And I thought...
I don't know if you're allowed to be in a relationship with the...
Next summer, we could come back here.
Member of a royal family if you are the president.
We could be naked. Have sex anywhere on the property you want. We could walk through Austin holding hands, and it won't even matter if anyone sees us.
Yeah.
I can take you around to all the places I grew up.
He's having doubts. Not about how he feels, but about the situation. He's dealing with the weight of potentially
It's like there's a rope attached to my
being
chest,
the
and it keeps pulling me
first
towards
member of
you.
the royal family to be gay. And if he's able to accept that burden.
What I mean to say is, Henry,
I...
Gotta clear his head down here.
Henry!
My dude has fallen hard. But he can't be this. As far as he's aware.
I ended things with Alex.
Did you end things?
I'm so sorry.
I don't know if you, like, officially ended things.
It's all so silly, isn't it?
She might kill him.
The idea of royalty in the 21st century, it's so antiquated.
It is. It is indeed, but if I was in the royal family, I think I'd live with it.
Can we please talk?
I'm going to let you say what you need to say, and then I'd like you to leave.
Man came here in the rain.
Do you honestly think this is easy for me?
What else am I supposed to do?
Yes.
You won't talk to me. And if this is over, I at least deserve to know why. Oh, for Christ's sake,
I mean,
Alex,
use your
for
noggin,
once,
buddy.
I wish you could see me for who I am and not who you want me to be. I wasn't raised by a loving, supportive family like you were. I have centuries of history bearing down on my shoulders.
It's a lot.
We can figure out a way to love each other on our own terms, no one else's.
That is simply not possible, and you know it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it publicly.
If you want me to go, you have to tell me to leave.
Please. Don't make me.
Sorry, bud.
It is the only way.
You gotta say it.
You're getting rid of me. Because I would never leave this room.
He's gonna move in.
So tell me to go, Henry. And I promise I will walk out that door and trouble you no longer.
Something I want you to see.
A key, the only key he has. So you guys can just, like, you can just go to the museum at night? Like, you're allowed to just sneak in?
My father used to bring me here. In here. At night. No one else is around to gawk at you. You can slip between the statues like a shadow.
Okay.
I would dream of taking somebody I loved here. We dance right here amidst all these statues.
Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I stayed. Would it be a sin falling in love with you? Such a sweet moment.
Because when they write the history of my life, I want it to include you.
Ooh, boy, he got forever on his mind, boy. He got forever on his mind.
History, huh?
Yeah, like legit in the books type shit.
I want you to have some part of me.
His left finger.
Until you can have all of me again.
Damn. Oh, bet. Tradesies. Play it, blah, 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 blah.
I'll
Can't
be as
speak.
patient as you need.
I was gonna say play it off as a bro hug, and then I just like couldn't find the words. What if they lose? What a turn of events. They just get blown out in Texas. Just absolutely murdered at the ballot box. Should have focused on the Midwest. Minnesota's not a battleground state, but it will be in this fictional universe because they didn't focus. Actually, you could completely ignore Minnesota completely.
What's going on?
And
Where's it, Grandpa?
they will still vote Democrat. Oh, your brother's dead.
More
I called
emails
it.
to Alex have been hacked.
Oh.
They were posted overnight to Reddit. The Mirror and the Sun ran them this morning.
I told you not to put them in your email.
How many of our emails?
All of them. The dirtiest ones.
All of them.
Oh, the smut. The smut is public, Chief.
It is believed that this is the work of certain rogue elements within the media.
Oh, it's that rat bastard. I was jealous. He somehow hacked him.
I'm curious, Miguel. These emails were posted to Reddit at
jealous.
11:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday night, and your first article was posted at 2:30 a.m. Monday morning.
He wrote that shit in 2 hours.
Not sure what you're getting at.
Are you really that quick, or did you perhaps have advanced
you
knowledge
did
that
it.
this leak was going to happen?
He was jealous.
Henry and I have been together since the beginning of this year. What was taken from us this week was our right to determine for ourselves how and when we should share our relationship.
Big invasion of privacy.
The truth is, every queer person has the right to come out on their own terms and on their own timeline. They also have the right to choose not to come out at all. This isn't about shame. This is about privacy.
Yep.
I fell in love with a person who happens to be a man, and that man happens to be a prince. He has captured my heart and made my life immeasurably better. Prince Henry George, Edward James, Hanover Stuart Fox. I hope one day we'll have the opportunity to be public about our relationship on our own terms.
Very well spoken.
I've got the first son in my office moving over the prince like a cow in labor, and I'm not going to get any work done until you put these two lovesick homosexuals on the phone with one another.
Put these two lovesick homosexuals on the phone.
Or so help me God, you will never see me naked again.
Wait, what?
I thought you might see my way. Yes, we'll hold.
My boy, threatened with the possibility of never seeing her naked again, is like, all right, I will do whatever is necessary.
Hello?
Baby.
Part of me wonders if their entire strategy is to deny I ever existed.
Can't keep you locked away forever.
We really need to get you a book on English history.
Yeah, they super will do that.
Your speech was beautiful. Made me very proud to be your boyfriend.
Ooh, well, officially labeling it boyfriend.
The king wishes to see you.
The
Both of
king. Like the whole ass king. Like straight up king of England, king. Is that? What's up, man?
There are a number of unscrupulous governments who routinely concoct wholesale fabrications about prominent people.
Is this your strategy? Is to say it's a lie?
Do you suppose that might explain these unseemly reports?
It's all true, Grandpa.
Yeah, I mean, like, one side of you publicly admitted this.
Alex and I love each other deeply. And we are committed to each other deeply.
Damn right, son. You pretentious, Slytherin-looking ass.
And anything other than maintaining the traditional royal image is out of the question.
Why is it out of the question?
Let me disabuse you of the idea that your contribution to this conversation is in any way welcome. You are party to this problem.
He says you are not to speak.
Because the nation simply will not accept a prince who is...
gay.
Homosexual.
What a way to say that word. Homosexual.
Well, how many people?
2,000 to 3,000. Several thousand are outside.
Oh my God, Henry, look at this.
Henry B. Kensington Palace immediately, and take the American with you.
Apparently.
It's a swelling of support, brother. Wow. A swell of support from your own people.
You can't go out there.
Oh, well,
Grandpa, tell them that they can't go out there.
He can. Are you gonna physically stop him? Does that door open?
Are you sure this is what you want? There is no turning back if you go out there now.
I certainly hope not.
I love you.
I love you more.
It has been a long election night. The
Oh,
entire race
all
now
comes
hangs
down
on
to Texas. Come
It's
on,
possible we are just minutes away.
Okay,
from
Minnesota is not gonna vote Republican. What is this? This dumbass poll.
Richards has swept Pennsylvania, Ohio, Minnesota.
Let's find my
Minnesota would rather die.
Breathe, Alex. I'll breathe and we win.
Minnesota hasn't voted Republican in like forever. It's not gonna happen.
It's all gonna come down to Texas.
I'm extremely offended. Nothing has offended me more than this movie assuming that Minnesota would vote Republican. Get out of town.
You fought hard, and it isn't over yet. You still haven't noticed my tie.
It's yellow.
Yellow roses.
And it was all yellow. I mean, they're gonna win, yeah.
Ellen Claremont has carried Texas. President Ellen Claremont has been re-elected as President of the United States.
I'm still extremely offended. Minnesota would rather secede than
There
vote
are people who will tell you that
Republican.
elections don't matter. Tell that to the transgender high school student in Mississippi, voting for the very first time. Elections do matter because they give you a voice.
Don't make me cry now.
What do we do now?
Party, like it's 1999.
Do you still have my key on you?
Oh, go to your house. Do you still own that house, or does someone else live there?
We won.
Now go bone in his childhood bedroom. Is this like a knockoff version of the Top Gun ending? Where they show the whole cast again? Well, alright then. This movie was pretty cute. It was pretty cute, not gonna lie. Oh, back to the cake. I was like, did someone die?
Do you think anyone noticed?
No, you're good. For Christy. That was pretty good. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. I had a lot of fun watching it. I was not expecting it to be... Raunchy isn't necessarily the right word, but like... I don't know. Maybe a little bit more PG-13 I was expecting. Well, no, I wasn't expecting it to be like PG by any means. I mean, it's a movie... How do I don't know. it was a little more adult than I expected going in. Like I thought that maybe the audience that they were focusing on would be anywhere from, I don't know, like 17 to 22 or something like that. Like that's the target audience. But this very much felt like, hey, this movie's for adults. Like, I don't know. They got pretty, not like in detail about stuff, but like just some moments were unexpected, if that makes sense. Not to its detriment, by the way. Like that's obviously not a complaint. Like, make more movies for adults. But it was just like very weirdly sexual movie. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's like watching Bridgerton and you're like, oh, they're going down on each other. Like a little bit in that same vein where it's like, oh, bet, was not expecting us to do this, but all right. Like, it's that type of movie. Still, very enjoyable movie. Liked it quite a bit. There were a couple moments here and there where it started to wade into the like Hallmark movie territory, if that makes sense. You know what I mean. If you've seen a Hallmark movie or a Lifetime movie, you know the vibe. You know the vibe of those movies. The line reading and the acting performances that come out of those movies. There are moments here and there when this movie started a little bit to dive down into that territory. But I think it salvaged itself, you know, possibly due to the adult themes in the movie. You know, if this was like a tame, safe movie, you could really feel the Lifetime energy. But I think it being a more ambitious film, adult film, it wasn't an adult film, but it was a, you know what I mean, more mature film, saved it from that Lifetime energy. And I thought the two leads were very good. They were excellent. They had a lot of chemistry. They worked well together. They went from enemies to friends in the blink of an eye. Right? They were like, oh, it was a misunderstanding? Then we're totally buds now. And then they went from that to like, we're boning now. Like, mighty quick. It was a fast transition, which, I mean, that makes sense, right? This is an adaptation of a book. Probably in the book, that transition took a lot more time. That makes complete sense. But I think the overall story was a good one, right? They're two very prominent figures in two different countries' political spheres, with Alex being the son of a president and Henry being a prince, and the struggles and you know, maze that they have to navigate being in those roles, I thought was handled well, you know? I think they made it very easy to sympathize with Henry's position of like, yeah, we as the audience want him to be able to be out publicly, but we also do have to reckon with the fact that he does have centuries of history, you know, bearing down on him. So it's not as easy as a lot of people would like it to be, or as maybe Alex would have assumed right away. But overall, yeah, I thought it was real good. I thought it was cute. Again, the two leads were great. A lot of the side characters were gay. A lot of the side characters were good. Uma Thurman's southern accent was a little distracting at some points, where she just puts on that thick Texan accent. It's like, okay, Uma, just talk normal. Like, we could have completely changed the fact that she's from Texas. Like, we could have been like, hey, she's from Colorado. She has a normal accent. Like, you don't have to make her do this thick-ass Texan accent. That was really the only distracting part. Other than the green screens, you know, obviously they're not filming at the White House or Buckingham Palace or some of these other locations, so they had to use a liberal amount of green screen, and sometimes those moments were distracting. You know, the lack of budget that they had You know, it's fine. They were literally on a shoestring budget, just like Alex was in Texas, but they pulled through in the end, just like him. And I don't know. I thought it was good. I like the fact that they're like open together. You know, they're like publicly together. I'm curious about the logistics of how that is handled with like the royal family and, you know, Alex's potential political aspirations, right? Like, is he able, like, if he wanted to run for president when he turns 35, would he be able to? Like, would him being together with a non-American citizen get in the way? And not just like a non-American citizen, but like the royal family of another country. Like, does that create conflict of interest if there's any like political disagreements between Great Britain and the United States? How do you navigate that? Very curious. Or do you pull a Meghan Markle and do you just join the royal family and then leave the royal family for Canada? You know, what do you do in that situation? Whose house do you live at? Do you live at the White House? Do you live at Buckingham Palace? Like, what do you choose? Like, I don't know. Just little small things that I think about when I'm watching these things. I don't know what else to say. I thought it was great. I thought it was good throughout the whole film, and I thought the resolution of the film was good. You know, fully on board. The only thing I did not like, which I mentioned in the reaction, is their political map at the end. When they're like, hey, this is which states voted which way. I don't know who made that map, but bro does not pay attention to politics in the slightest. Like, what a dumbass. Just kidding. No. They had Minnesota voting red in that election. What are you doing? What do you think this is? Amateur hour? Who do you think we are? Like, Minnesota hasn't voted Republican in forever. We tried to get Walter Mondale elected. Like, what are you talking about? You think we're voting red? In your wildest dreams, bud. Minnesota is like so anti-Republican. It's insane. You know, if granted, the Republican Party isn't like officially connected to the Confederacy in any way, but you know, if you see someone with a Confederate flag, they're a Republican. There's such a fun, interesting story about the Civil War where a Minnesota regiment stole a Confederate flag from, I think it was West Virginia or regular Virginia, one of the two. We stole a Confederate flag from them. And to this day, we still have it. Like, it's still in our possession. And they routinely ask for it back all the time. They're like, hey, that's part of our history. Can we have it? And Minnesota is like, nah, bitch, we won that. Like, that's our history now. If you want it, you can come take it by force. Like, come at us. So, the idea of the state of Minnesota, like, voting Republican is like so antithetical to our ideals at this point. It's been decades since we voted red, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. We have right now Minnesota has a one seat majority in the House and Senate, I believe, and they've passed so many progressive policies in the last like 3 months. It's insane. So as a Minnesotan, to my core, Minnesota to my absolute core, the depth of my being is Minnesota. I am extremely offended. I'm not kidding, but I forgive you. Whoever made this movie, I forgive you. Hopefully you come to Minnesota and you learn what we about, son. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Again, thought the movie was good. Really enjoyed it. It was a cute, fun little movie, fun little rom-com. And yeah, I think that's all I got. So let me know what you guys thought of the movie down in the comments below. Did you enjoy the movie? Did you not enjoy the movie? Did you read the book that it's based on? Very curious about, you know, if people have read the book, how they feel about the adaptation. Leave all that in the comments down below. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my videos get seen more. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Again, you just sync up your own copy of the movie and you can watch along with me. That would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.